Can you talk for certain portions of this?
Yeah, what do you want me to say?
What are you doing?
I am seating the Schertler tuners through their ferrules. And I just want to get a really nice straight pull so it doesn't bind the tuner.
You're referring to taking the clear finish out of the...
Yeah, there's some buildup of clear and some wood because there's a shank on the end of this tuner, and I just want to seat it in there properly so it doesn't bind up or impede the tuning in any way. And that fits very nice. So score the little holes for my drill. I'm going to use a little hand drill that I made.
Always a jig.
Well, yeah. And you just don't want to, it's scary to use anything too powerful up here. And then a little screw, a little beeswax.
Beeswax. So that's a common...
I don't know. It is for me. It just makes the screw go in a little easier, and it's so you don't have to twist the heads too hard.
Then, okay, are you getting it hot so that it melts in there?
Yeah, it melts it down into the threads. So it just kind of coats at that point. It just finds all the threads. Oops, that's not going to work. There it is.
Okay, you missed.
And there you go.
Cool.
So that's kind of the process of putting that in. And you don't have to just crank on those Phillips heads because they're delicate little screws anyway. But there's plenty of bite.
Is there just, I can't see, is there just one screw?
So far, I haven't done the other one.
Ta.
Yeah.
And I missed the part where he was clearing a lot of finish off, so
I'll do that again.
we'll show that on the next one here for those of you that want to continue watching.
My hands cover up most of the magic, I guess.
Your hands are the magic.
Oh,
that was bad.
Yeah, you can mute that out. So again, just repeating that little beeswax process. This may be somewhat overkill, I don't know.
Never overkill.
I've never broke a head off of one getting them in or out, so, and I've done that on other guitars that I've worked on.
You've broken them by...
Yeah,
okay.
But if they've got the wax on them, they have a tendency to come back out, which is good if you have to at some point replace it or do a repair or do whatever else. So this is really more for whoever has to maybe do something to it later on. But that one scored a little wax out underneath, so that's basically it. So I'll show you the grinding process, which I need to replace my my sand disc here a little bit.
What are you using here, a Fordham tool?
Just a Fordham tool, yeah. Foot switch underneath so I can control the speed. So I'll smoke that finish that's found its way in there and then into some of the wood.
Is this a screw process or not?
No, this is not too bad because you're already past the finish. If you're doing the same thing where the finish is breaking over the surface, lacquer has a real tendency to want to grab and tear, and you can rip a whole big section of it off. It's pretty scary, but this is much less scary. And that one's right in. Oop, knocked my thing off, but yeah.
I'm trying to get
It's
this.
close. Still
No,
not.
I mean, I'm up.
It's, yeah. There's no way to probably see it all. And it makes, you know, a little bit of sawdust and lacquer.
No, and this neck is actually going onto a
The rosewood.
custom pre-ordered
Yeah.
Brazilian rosewood, correct?
Correct.
We had a client that already had the wood that sent it to us.
Yeah, real
And
beautiful.
then we did the build, yeah. We'll be having pictures of that here shortly. Very rich, dark,
Super dark.
yeah.
Chocolate. Looks like a tuxedo all dressed up. So kind of a slow little process, just a little bit at a time, but I really want that to sit in there without much grab. And that's probably it.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, does that kind of tell you?
Everybody
All right.
say, see you guys.
Bye.